Are you out there?
Yes, can you hear me now?
I can. Yes, sir.
All right. I was talking while your assistant was talking.
Oh my Lord. You mean the IAAI assistant who is taking over everything?
Yes, whoever your assistant is, she's very talkative. She likes to be heard. She makes her voice heard. Good
It's
morning, good
probably
morning.
go
What's
ahead.
happening, my Connor family? Certainly, we are so grateful for another day. I think that I need to say that every day. I think you guys need to say it every day. It seems like every week, um, by the time I talk to you, somebody close to me, or someone that was close to someone that I know, dies. And I didn't mean to open up the call like that, but I was just thinking that I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful for another day, another opportunity to get it right, another opportunity to start all over again, as you may have heard me say before. But at any rate, before I find myself slipping down that path, which is not the intended path of the call today, um, I know we're dealing with focus. And I'm going to tell you something that I want you, I'm going to just say what I'm saying. While you are selling, don't focus on the sale. Yeah. Now that sounds like an oxymoron. Because I just told you, while you are selling, don't focus on the sale. Now, many of my experienced social sellers, many of my experienced MLMs, um, in context, have heard this before. In context, they've heard the idea of not selling. Matter of fact, many of you have heard the phrase, tell, don't sell. And so, but today I'm saying while you are selling, don't focus on the sale. One of the things we got to understand is that every entrepreneur has something to sell. All of us on this call got something to sell. Matter of fact, we're selling a product. We're selling a service. We're selling a dream. But the real question is, are people buying what we are selling, or are they buying you? Are they buying us? What are they really buying? Uh, One of the things I understand is that without revenue, without sales, purpose has no platform. You will not, your business will not prosper. You will not see purpose manifested in your life without sales, without revenue. If I was in church, I'd say repeat after me. If I was in a big room, I'd say repeat after me. Selling is not manipulation. I look at selling as a ministry. I look at selling as meeting a need. So when you approach sales from that perspective, I'm not trying to get something from you. I'm trying to meet a need for you. That's so good. Y'all gotta. I want that to set in. You know, I need you to make that commitment. I'm not trying to get something from you. I'm trying to meet a need for you. But in order for me to meet this need, there must be a sales transaction. And you don't have to say that, but you got to understand that. I'm not trying to get something from you. I'm trying to meet a need for you. And you must understand that in order for you to meet that need for that individual, then there must be a sales transaction. And when you make the deal about the sale itself and not about meeting the need, then if you get the sale, you may not get a repeat customer. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I don't know. I don't have time to tell you the story. I'll tell the story at the end if I have time. I'm looking at this. So number one, what you have to do in the sales process, you have to connect emotionally. Number two, you got to understand the mindset of selling. And in order for you to understand, once you understand the mindset of selling, then you understand that part of your job is to shift their thinking. What does that mean? Selling isn't about convincing. It's about connecting. You got to connect with the people. You got to understand that people buy emotionally first. Every time a transaction is made, they buy emotionally first, and then they justify logically. So they buy emotionally, but they justify logically. When you think about it, that's, here it is. Why do people buy Apple products? And then it's a whole war going on between Apple and Android users, right? So why do people buy Android? Why are people fighting saying Android is the best and Apples are saying Apple is the best and they go back and forth and all of that kind of stuff. Some people, I will never, why is that? Why is Chick-fil-A? Now listen, I'm not, those of you that love Chick-fil-A, y'all good with it, it's all good. Why Chick-fil-A, no matter what location, got lines around the block for this chicken? To me, it's not necessarily the best chicken. I believe it's because the experience and their belief system that's attached to it. It's all about the experience that causes them to believe, that creates a certain belief system. For example, at the bowling alley, y'all, people are coming to people that did not bowl. They were not bowlers. They're coming into the bowling alley 2-3 times a week. They're going into the pro shop. They're buying bowling balls. They're getting shoes. And I'm like, man, what is it? And somebody said that they're driving from Kankakee. They're driving from Plainfield. For those of you that are not in our city, that is an hour away from the bowling alley. And a group from the west side drives every Wednesday. They pass 1 million bowling alleys. What is it? Why are they coming? Because of the experience. Because they have connected emotionally with us. Some of them come because we're Black. Some of them come because we're Kingdom. Some of them come because of our customer service that we provide. Some of them come because they never had the type of food that we sell. So as a result, they are connecting emotionally, and they are making Stripes and Bites their home. Understand this. Now, one of the things we do is we pride ourselves in it. We believe in the product that we're presenting. And you must believe in the product that you're presenting. You must believe in the product that you are selling. And when you believe it, here's what you do. You sell it with confidence, not arrogance, but certainty. So as I move this train, we have to understand the ideology of selling. People are buying with their emotions. So since they're buying with their emotions, sell what they're looking for. Oh, man. No matter what you got, don't sell them what you got. Sell them what they're looking for. Wait a minute. You just confused me again, Coach Dan. Well, I know I'm going to try not to confuse you. But don't sell them what you got. Sell them what they're looking for. And if you sell them what they're looking for, they'll buy what you got. Man, this, hey, listen, I wish I was on the other side for somebody teaching this to me. Because this here right here is good. I'm not being arrogant. I promise I'm not. But I know this is helping somebody. I know it's helping you. I feel it. And so what are they looking for? Let me tell you what they're looking for. Let me tell you what people are looking for. Every person that you're talking to, what they're looking for is transformation. So how do you sell the transformation? Because if you sell them the transformation, they're going to buy your product. They're going to buy your service. Number one, sell the problem you solve. If you're going to sell transformation, you must sell the problem that you solve. Because what you got to understand is if people don't feel the pain, they won't pay for the solution. I'm loving this call today. If people don't feel the pain, they won't pay for the solution. So you got to first sell the problem. And you got to connect the problem to their hindrance of being transformed. The problem must become a roadblock to transformation. If people don't feel the pain, they won't pay for the solution. Number two, you got to sell the outcome and not the effort. Every time somebody talks to me about working out, and y'all know I'm inconsistent in working out. I've been consistent in maintaining my weight to a decent level, but I'm inconsistent. I'm still, since I started my flat belly lifestyle and all of that stuff, I'm still down about 27 pounds. Yes, I'm happy about it. But here's the deal. Sell the outcome, not the effort. What do you mean? Don't describe the features. Don't describe the effort that it's going to take. Describe the results. So, for example, somebody coming up to me and say, I offer fitness training. I'm not interested. I don't want to be bothered. But if they say to me, hey, I help busy people lose 20 pounds in 8 weeks without starving themselves or without spending hours in a gym, I'm game. I was sitting at the bowling facility the other day, and a young lady had lost 140 pounds, and she was showing me all the stuff that she was saying, hey, come and work out with me. I can show you how to do it. And I said, so tell me, how often you work out? She said, Monday through Friday. I give myself a weekend off. I said, how long are you there? She said, I'm there for about 2 to 3 hours. I said, yeah, you won't see me. So I gotta go, y'all. It's 8:16. I'm talking too much. So let me close this up. So sell the transformation, and you sell the transformation by first selling the problem you solve. Number 2, sell the outcome and not the effort. Number 3, sell the experience. Sell the experience. How does what you're selling make them feel? Does it offer relief? Does it offer confidence? Does it offer freedom? Does it offer better health? The reality is, in every story that you tell, watch this, every story that you tell, the customer should be able to see themselves in it. If they can't see themselves in your story, you're wasting your time. Now, I'm not done, but I'm going to stop right here. And next week, I'm going to talk about the process of selling. Y'all got to remind me. Because this is what's on my top of my dome. So I got to remember that I want to talk about the process of selling next week. As we navigate this whole sales process, I want to show you the process of selling next week. And so please remind me, say, Coach Dan, you're supposed to talk about the process of selling, and then we'll see what comes up when we talk about it. But I'm going to stop right here in the essence of an observation of time. I hope this helps somebody. as much as it helped me helping you. And until next time, as always, prosper and be blessed.
Oh my gosh, yes, it helped. Oh my goodness. If people don't feel the pain, they won't pay for the solution. Sell the outcome, not the effort. Sell the experience. Your customer has to see themselves in your story. And yes, I will remind you about next week. Boy, I tell you, I don't know if anybody else on the phone feels this way, but you could go on for another 15 minutes. I got that people got stuff to do, and so do you. But wow, this was power packed. Your energy is on point. The subject is apropos, all of those things. So just appreciate you, Dan, for everything you bring to the table every week, brother. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it.
All right. Blessings to you. Thank you.
Absolutely. So today is Tuesday. It is 360 day. We are learning so much in these sessions, guys. So if you're part of the 360 community, make sure you join us. Today is 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And remember, this is 10 days before the end of the month. So let's get that CV going. Let's continue to have our eyes on the mark for where you want to be at the end of this year. Okay. Make sure that you are on point with that. Revisit those numbers every day and make sure, as Dan said, that you are focusing on the things that you tell so that you can make the sell much easier. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have an Akana kind of day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace.